Hey everyone, and welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're diving into the seriously fascinating world of hybrid intelligence systems. We're actually in the middle of a massive paradigm shift right now in how we build AI. We're finally moving away from those simple, kind of easily confused chat interfaces and stepping right into the era of autonomous, enterprise-grade agents. How? By blending the amazing natural language skills of large language models with the structured, hard deterministic precision of knowledge graphs. This fusion, it's absolutely the foundation of true agentic AI. Let's get into it. All right, here's our quick roadmap for today's explainer. We're going to cover 1. The killer AI combination. 2. GraphRAG and tool calling. 3. Multi-agent systems explained. 4. LangGraph workflows and state. 5. Emulating expert reasoning. And finally, 6. Production architecture integration. So let's kick things off with section 1. The killer AI combination, and how we overcome the limitations of standalone AI. To really appreciate where this tech is going, we first got to address the elephant in the room. Why do standalone LLMs struggle so much in mission-critical enterprise setups? Despite their amazing generative skills, they hallucinate, they severely lack domain context, and their info gets stale fast, right? Because you just can't retrain them every single day. The fix for this is what a lot of people are calling the third wave of AI. Combining LLMs and knowledge graphs into this absolute killer combination. It's a total win-win relationship. Think about it like this. LLMs are unbelievable at processing natural language, but at their core, they rely on statistical guessing. They're just predicting the next most likely word. Knowledge graphs, on the flip side, give us deterministic truth. They provide that explainable, highly accurate domain grounding we desperately need. So when you marry the two, the LLM seamlessly handles the communication and reasoning, while the knowledge graph ensures every single statement is anchored in absolute, verifiable reality. Moving right along to section 2, GraphRAG and tool calling, or equipping the agent. All right, let's dive into the nuts and bolts of how this actually builds into a retrieval-augmented architecture, what's fundamentally known as GraphRAG. This is the exact moment we stop treating AI like a basic answering machine and start treating it like a real agent equipped with a specific set of tools to interact with the world. To orchestrate this retrieval, we literally construct the AI agent's brain to dynamically evaluate your prompt. Instead of just blindly firing off a database query, the agent actually asks itself, wait, do I have enough context right now to generate a solid answer? If it doesn't, it uses its reasoning skills to pick from a predefined JSON schema of tools. It might grab a semantic retriever for your standard vector searches, maybe a knowledge graph retriever to strictly pull structured relationships, or even a specialized KG document retriever for unstructured text that's tied to specific graph nodes. It dynamically figures out exactly which tool is mathematically the best fit for the job at hand. It's really cool. Now, this whole complex decision-making process, it's powered by the REACT framework, which stands for Reason and Act. Under this framework, our agent is continuously looping through a really strict cognitive process. Step 1 is the thought. That's where the LLM reasons about the task. Step 2 is the action, where it actually pulls the trigger and executes one of those specific tools we just talked about. And step 3 is observation, where it reviews the raw data that comes back. This looping nature is absolutely crucial for true autonomy. Like, what happens if the observation shows the tool failed or just came back empty? The agent doesn't just throw an error and crash. No. It generates a new thought, goes, okay, actually scratch that didn't work, and triggers a totally new action to try a different tool. It just relentlessly iterates until the job is completely done. To really see why this autonomous looping is such a game changer, let's look at a real-world enterprise investigation system. Just imagine asking an AI, hey, what did a guy named August Krogh say about Lawrence Irving? Now, these are pretty obscure historical figures. Your standard standalone LLM would almost certainly hallucinate some connection, just desperately trying to string together statistical probabilities to give you an answer. But our GraphRAG agent takes a totally different path. In this specific application, it used its KG document selector tool to safely and perfectly navigate a private, highly complex influence network, the Rockefeller Archive Center specifically. It literally became a digital detective. It executed dynamic graph queries to traverse this structured web of historical entities, and then successfully grabbed the exact verifiable facts from unstructured historical letters linked between those specific people. So, zero hallucinations, just pure, factual retrieval. All right, let's get into section 3, multi-agent systems explained, also known as the role-playing game. So as we scale up to even more complex enterprise investigation systems, you quickly realize these tasks require way more than just one agent making single queries. We need a coordinated team. The real magic here is that we can design a multi-agent system that mimics a role-playing game. Just like humans collaborating on a massive project, we build highly specialized agents. First up, we deploy a researcher agent. Its only job in the world is to scour the graph memory and gather raw facts. The researcher then elegantly hands off that verified rock-solid data to a writer agent, who drafts the content based purely on those facts. Finally, that draft gets passed over to a reviewer agent to refine the output. And get this, we can actually prompt that reviewer agent to act exactly like that one notoriously strict coworker you might have who always rejects your first draft. This ensures the final output is absolutely bulletproof before it ever even reaches the user. They're communicating back and forth, working together to achieve this massive, overarching goal that a single standard prompt could literally never pull off. Which brings us to Section 4, LangGraph Workflows and State. Let's talk about orchestrating the mind. To actually orchestrate these complex multi-agent systems and, let's be honest, keep them from descending into absolute chaos, we need an advanced framework. Enter LangGraph. LangGraph thrives entirely on state management, and let's quickly define why that is so absolutely critical. You see, standard LLM chat APIs are inherently stateless. They forget literally everything the second the transaction ends, unless you're constantly feeding them their own massive chat history. But state management, it changes the whole game. It acts as the ultimate shared whiteboard. In LangGraph, the state is a defined data structure, often like a giant Python dictionary, that gets appended to and passed around continuously. Every single distinct AI agent interacts with this shared global state. They read the previous work done by the other agents, they analyze the current context, and then they add their new results directly to the board. It completely prevents anyone from losing context, even over incredibly long, complicated tasks. Let's compare this to your traditional software architectures. The old way, it went passing data directly and rigidly down this strict sequence of individual components. Honestly, it was pretty brittle. If component B failed, boom, the whole pipeline broke. But the LangGraph way is entirely different. Because these agents are reading from and updating a shared global state, our workflow can branch dynamically based on whatever that shared context is. Let's look at a concrete scenario. Say a traditional database query returns 0 results. A rigid pipeline is just going to break and throw a super frustrating error at the user. A LangGraph workflow, on the other hand, sees that empty state, branches dynamically, and literally tells the agent, hey, rewrite the query, or try a completely different search strategy. It adapts in real time, it seamlessly handles errors and routes paths just like a human team naturally would.
Moving on to Section 5, emulating expert reasoning through the directed graph.
We can now use the sophisticated state management to literally emulate the exact way a human expert solves a problem. We are encoding their workflow into a highly structured reasoning pipeline. To do this, we organize the LangGraph workflow as a directed graph. And just think about how logically this flows from one phase to the next. We move sequentially, right? Starting at phase 1, intent detection. This is where the system analyzes the user to figure out what they actually want. Then it moves smoothly into phase 2, schema extraction, pulling the exact database map needed for the question. Phase 3 is text to cipher. Now, for those unfamiliar, cipher is basically the standard, highly efficient query language for graph databases. It's very much like what SQL is for relational databases. So here, the agent generates precise cipher queries to extract the exact relationships we need. And finally, we hit phase 4, generate summary, where it synthesizes all that raw graph data into a perfect natural language answer. Guys, this isn't just an API call. This is true expert reasoning, completely automated. And finally, Section 6. Production architecture integration, or how we actually handle enterprise deployment. Okay, let's explore how we actually take this intricate multi-agent brain and deploy it into a real production environment. Because at the end of the day, an AI agent is only as good as the underlying systems supporting it. To run this live, our LangGraph core absolutely cannot sit in isolation. It has to dynamically access graph schema information through dedicated schema providers. Think of a schema provider as the map of the territory. The LLM desperately needs this map before it can safely navigate. The schema provider dynamically injects the exact shape of the database, the specific nodes and the relationships available, straight into the prompt. This way, the LLM is mathematically guaranteed to write valid functioning queries against our backend data structures. We achieve this incredibly robust deployment by building what we like to call enterprise wrappers around our graph. First up, we use a configuration provider to manage all those complex prompt templates across the system. Next, our schema provider. Now, it doesn't just pass everything through. It actively filters out messy internal database IDs and only feeds clean, highly relevant business concepts to the LLM. Let me tell you, this is a massive insider trick. Filtering those IDs saves huge amounts of context window tokens and completely stops the LLM from getting bogged down or confused by irrelevant machine logic. And probably most importantly for the user experience, we deploy a question processing interface. This interface streams those state updates back to the front end in real time. This means the user can literally sit there and watch the agent's complex thought process unfold right before their eyes. It's a fantastic experience. So, as we wrap up this explainer, I really want to leave you with a final thought to chew on. By combining the hard deterministic truth of graph memory with LangGraph's fluid agentic reasoning, have we finally bridged the gap between basic artificial intelligence and true expert reasoning? I strongly challenge you to take a hard look at your own enterprise architectures today. Find those rigid, brittle pipelines that are constantly breaking on you, and just consider how they could be completely replaced by this fluid, agentic graph logic. As you design your next systems, ask yourself, does this hybrid approach finally give our machines the contextual memory and logic needed to match human experts? Thank you so much for diving into this deep technical tutorial with me. I really hope this fundamentally transforms the way you approach building intelligent, multi-agent systems going forward.